Halfway by Lukas Hassel. Black. We carry these things inside us that no one else can see. They hold us down like anchors. They drown us out at sea. Chelsea smile. Exterior, forest, noon. A rusty fence post has, over time, been smothered by a tree. A scream, female. Someone spins, blurry. Full lips, hazel eyes, black hair, translucent skin. A young woman drops to the soft forest ground. Wet autumn leaves beneath her head. Breathing hard, dizzy, rain hits her face. Bright red lipstick stands out on the otherwise makeup-free pale face. Pixie haircut. Molly, 26. In love, happier than she's ever been. Molly screams again, empties her lungs, orgasmic. She makes a leaf angel in the wet leaves. Juvenile.
We are winners!
Spread eagle, she turns her head, focusing on, some distance away in a thick wool sweater and beanie, a slim young man leans up against a tree, insecure, guarded, but his shy smile evidences warmth. A tattoo creeps up the nape of his neck. Russell, 25. Taken by Molly's exuberance, Russell's also unnerved. Won't people hear? As if reading his mind, Molly bounces up and gently pins him against the tree.
There's no one else here. Try it.
Unblinking, she holds his gaze hostage as her fist bunches up Russell's shirt, revealing washboard abs and hints of pubic hair from his low-waisted jeans. Russell's fingernails nervously dig into the bark behind him. Raising onto her tiptoes, she's significantly shorter than him. Molly puts her face next to Russell's, her lips brushing his ear.
You know you want to.
Molly pulls back, face to face, a challenge. Russell shakes his head. Molly nods and backs away, step by step, until she's up against an opposing tree. She wraps her arms around the thick trunk behind her. Sexual, theatrical. Not convinced, Russell shakes his head. Molly breaks into a naughty smile, nods. Then, without warning, Russell removes his beanie and goes for it. He lets out a loud yell.
Ah!
Mid-yell cut to exterior, cabin, day, moments later. Hand in hand, laughing, Molly and Russell emerge from a path in the forest. Running in the rain, they reach the covered patio of a large cabin. Soaked, Molly tries the front door. As expected, it's locked. Russell waits with luggage and an armful of wet, disintegrating paper shopping bags. Molly lifts an empty flower pot to the right, but the dirt circle is empty. With soaked hair caked to her forehead, Molly lifts another pot, another empty dirt circle. Her embarrassed smile doesn't disguise her shivering lips. She's dressed too lightly for this time of year.
He must have forgotten.
Russell didn't see this coming, suddenly concerned. Molly senses his worry, feels responsible.
Plan B. Leave the stuff.
Russell puts everything down and lets Molly pull him back into the rain. Exterior, basement door, moments later. A shirt gets wrapped around an elbow, Russell's, by Molly. They're at the bottom of a stairwell by a basement door with a small window.
Trust me.
Russell eyes Molly, trembling in the cold, and knows it's decision time. It's not how he thought this was going to go. With a swift, experienced move, turning his face away, he shatters the glass pane in the basement door with his elbow. Interior, basement, continuous. Carefully, reaching through the broken window, Russell unlocks the door and gallantly indicates for Molly to go ahead. She likes the gesture, takes his hand, and steps over the broken glass. Inside, the young couple pass shelves along the walls with random stuff. Croquet set, trash bags, umbrellas, lanterns, snowshoes, etc. The basement is a workout room, gym equipment, a treadmill. They stop to take it all in. Listen. The only sound is from the drops of water from their wet clothes hitting the floor. Molly grabs a folded gym towel to dry her hair and heads to an ascending staircase. Interior, living room, continuous. Molly confidently emerges from the basement. She strides to the front door and unlocks it. Russell takes in the beautiful woodsy space before him from the basement doorway. He's impressed. Molly likes that he's impressed. Knew he would be. The large, high-end living room connects to an open kitchen. The ceiling stretches up to a second-floor balcony, a fireplace. The furniture is covered by protective sheets.
It's like the magazines.
It'll do.
Molly tosses her wet towel at Russell. He catches it. She gives a speedy tour of the kitchen, clearly familiar with this place.
Glasses, mugs,
She opens a cabinet, glasses and mugs.
plates.
Opens another cabinet.
Not sure what cumin is for, but here it is if we need it. And this is the pantry.
Beaming, Molly opens a door to a well-stocked pantry.
We will learn how to cook, right?
Russell loves her positivity, nods. Moments later, together they pull sheets off the furniture. Dusty. Fun. Moments later, Molly flicks open a thermostat cover on the wall, taps in heat, 77 degrees. She holds up a finger, wait for it, and a few seconds later the central heat kicks in with a subtle hum.
I like it hot.
Molly and Russell look at each other. Slowly their faces morph into big grins. This is awesome. Moments later, kissing, lustful, Molly pulls Russell up the stairs. Clothes are coming off.
The longest foreplay in history.
Russell grins nervously as Molly yanks at his belt. Interior, upstairs, bedroom, continuous. Naked, they fall onto the king-size bed. Russell leans over Molly, his bare back revealing a large albatross tattoo, a wing stretching up his nape. Molly wraps her legs around his toned body, hungry for connection, sex. Her pupils are dilated, ready, when Russell suddenly hesitates, unsure.
Damn it.
Momentarily confused, Molly sees the problem. Russell is not hard.
It's different without.
I know.
Sorry.
Don't apologize.
They are unsure how to proceed, awkward.
Wait.
Russell starts to jack himself off. Embarrassed, Molly looks away. A small, ebony-carved elephant on the bedstand. It returns her gaze for what seems like forever.
Okay.
Russell guides himself into Molly. His thrusting rhythm gradually escalates into a pace he's used to. She wants the lovemaking to be with reckless abandon, but it feels clumsy. Her head thrashing and moaning is too much. Interior, upstairs bedroom, later. Molly and Russell get dressed. The mood is subdued.
Clean sex is the best sex, right?
She checks out Russell's demeanor.
It'll just take a while, okay?
Russell looks at her with gratitude, nods. She's relieved.
Good. Okay. Great.
She grabs her bag, Louis Vuitton, and throws it onto the bed. Caked mud cracks off from its underbelly.
You can take the left closet, or the right, or live out of your bag, or whatever you want. We are free.
She laughs, insecure.
I'll take the left.
Russell eyes the mud on the bed and decides to unpack his old military duffel bag on the floor. Methodically, cleanly, Russell transfers socks and underwear. In contrast, Molly just stuffs her clothes into her closet. Finding her favorite t-shirt, childish, soft, powder blue, Molly sniffs it.
They had nice detergent. I'll give them that.
Molly turns, holding out the shirt for Russell to sniff, but senses immediately something is wrong.
Russ?
Russell's hand is in the side pocket of his bag, frozen.
Russell? What is it?
He locks eyes with Molly, dread.
No secrets, no shame. We agreed.
Reluctantly, Russell rips some stitched thread inside his bag. Molly has no idea where this is going, suddenly nervous. From its secret compartment, Russell pulls out a crystal meth glass pipe and a loaded tinfoil. He may as well have pulled out a live hand grenade. Molly's heart rate instantly shoots up.
I didn't think I'd last the full program. So did them before they searched the bags.
Russell is unsure how to proceed.
Sorry.
Don't apologize.
A dangerous moment. They recognize the fear in each other, when suddenly, Molly grabs the pipe and foil.
Come!
She lifts the drug paraphernalia high above her head, like a torch, and triumphantly marches out and down the stairs. Interior, living room, continuous. Faux green apples bounce across the floor. In the middle of the room, Molly has emptied a bowl from the large coffee table, drops the meth pipe and foil into the bowl, and places it back on the table. Defiant, she turns to Russell.
We are contenders in life now. Clean.
Russell stares at the drugs. This is a bad idea.
It will always be out there, right? Tempting, taunting.
Her gaze dares Russell to disagree.
This is a reminder that we don't need it anymore. Fuck that shit.
She flips the drugs the bird.
Russell?
Russell admires her energy, her nerve.
Fuck that.
Fuck that! Louder!
Fuck that!
Molly pulls Russell in and kisses him hungrily, deeply, until an iPhone rings on the kitchen counter. Embarrassed, she knows who it is before confirming. Dad. Anger fills her.
We agreed. No cell phones.
She nods and clicks the phone off without answering. Exterior, patio, late afternoon. The rain quietly comes down. Molly's iPhone and Russell's old flip phone lie on a side table. Off. Sheltered under the eaves of the cabin, wrapped in a blanket, Molly eyes her cell phone, tense, her mind racing. Russell emerges with 2 mugs of coffee. Concerned, he quietly checks Molly's demeanor, but seeing him, she switches into high happiness mode.
A man providing for his woman. You're so old-fashioned.
She reaches for Russell, a kiss.
I could get used to this.
You ready?
She sips her coffee, smacks her lips.
Now I am.
Molly grabs a pen and notepad from under her chair.
1.
She writes 1.
Keep daily journals.
Molly agrees, writes it down.
2.
Keep an open mind.
Yup. 3.
Follow the rules.
Follow our rules.
Russell doesn't like the sound of that, but Molly insists.
It's our life, no one else's.
She points to the cell phones.
Look, we got our own rules already.
We need rules.
And no cities, I promised you. A second rule right there. Our own.
Okay.
Okay?
Russell gently fixes Molly's pixie bangs.
Okay.
Relieved, Molly writes 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Breakfast and hygiene.
Why do rehabs always include hygiene? Like we're 5? We shower, people!
Russell's face softens into a smile. Molly loves when that happens. She writes it down.
Got it. Then,
7 a.m. Meditation. Your favorite.